Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, May 13th, 2015 on a Wednesday. It's hump day in the trading world, the middle of the trading week. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies and white sandy beaches and hot, very hot. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm a moderator for the market opening preview series and also the Friday wrap-up, which we do about 16 daily charts after the New York close. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, came to Thailand 9 days later for a 3-month holiday. Well, it's 2015 and I'm still here. And that was back in 2008 when I did that. So I'm absolutely enjoying my second career as a Forex trader. I do trade the Forex markets every day. I'm looking for opportunities and probabilities on my side to potentially win the trade. And no, I do not win every trade, trust me. It just doesn't happen that way. If you ever hear anybody say they don't take losses, run the other way and don't even listen to them. Just move along. All right, that's just a little bit about myself. Let's take a look at the legal stuff, get that out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results, i.e. you're on a demo account for 6 months, you have equity, you put it in a live account, you will see a change in your trading, basically your win and loss ratio. And that's just because of that thing between your two ears called the brain. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. Let's take a look at the indices. The US 30 closed down negative 0.20%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.29%. The NASDAQ closed down negative 0.35%. And the Russell 2000 closed down negative 0.12%. You know, they closed in the red, but not really drastic. Let's go over to the Eurozone, take a look and see what's going on. The DAX closed negative 1.72%, with the FTSE 100 also closing negative at 1.37%. And the CAC 40 also negative 1.06%. And the Eurostoxx 50 closed negative 1.42%. Traders, let's head on over to Asia. Remember that these countries are currently trading and active at the current time. And the Nikkei 225 is down barely at 0.13%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is in the green at 0.48%, with the Shanghai in the red at negative 0.15%, and the Hang Seng in the green at 0.08%. The Kospi is also in the green at 0.74%. Let's take a look at our data today. We had a bunch of data in New Zealand earlier in the day, and you'll see in the New Zealand chart the whipsaw action that took place during that. We did have some data come out in, it was medium impact out of the Aussie. It was wage price index. Really, I think it moved like 6 pips, and that was about it. So nothing going on there. Big news for the day is, remember, keep your economic calendar open. China has industrial production year on year, and that is definitely a market mover. So keep an eye on that. In the London session, we have German prelim GDP quarter on quarter. And as we head on down to, let's see what else we got. We all out of the UK. We got average earnings index 3-month, and we have climate count change out of the pound, both high impact data. And then after all that comes out, you got BOE Governor Carney speaking, and then you're going to have the Bank of England inflation report. Quite a busy London session, to say the least. New York also has a couple of high impact. We have core retail sales month on month and retail sales month on month coming out today. So quite a busy data release day today. So like I said, keep your eyes on your economic calendar. And if you have a live news feed, keep the volume up. It could be interesting. Charts today a little bit different. We had a lot of reversals yesterday, and then they weren't reversals. It was all data based, and I'll show it to you. But there's not a change of trend in the euro, and the pound is still bullish, and the euro yen is a mess, and same old, same old. But we trade what's in front of us. We set up a trade plan, and it's so important, traders, that you make sure that you follow your trade plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts. Remember, each candle on the chart is 1 hour. Okay, so let's get started. We'll start with the euro dollar. And here is our euro dollar. It's really at a spot here where I'd like to see this break below the 618 Fibonacci level, and I'd like to enter it at 1.1208. What's the disadvantage of that trade is we're trading right into a psychological level of 1200. I don't like that. So I wouldn't mind this if this moved up a couple of notches and then gave us our bearish candle to take the short, so we can make sure we break even before we get to that 1200 area, because we're going to get a bounce at that level. But we are bearish, and we will continue to be bearish. Yesterday was an up day, as you can see, and it looks like New York brought it down as much as it could, and now we'll see how London takes it if it continues to take it to the downside. All right, let's move over to the Great British Pound. This pair has traded absolutely wonderful in the past, almost 2 weeks now, and it is just zigzagging away here. It's just, it's stair-stepping, and it's just doing wonderful. It goes up, goes sideways, goes up, gives you a fib, goes sideways, goes up, gives you a fib, sideways. So it's really doing nice. I'd like to see this pull back to the 618. Do I think that's going to happen? No. We know that the Great British Pound US dollar does not like giving pullbacks. So even if it breaks the 100 on that fib, don't worry about it. Take the trade. We have plenty of room. We want to take profit at 58.59. So we have plenty of room. It's like 180 pips. So don't worry about that. Just if it get a bullish candlestick formation and it breaks this congestion that it's in, take the trade to the upside. I am not interested in selling the pound. If the pound decides to go down and short, it's going down without me. I want to stay with the trend, and the trend is bullish. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. This is one of these pairs that reacted to data really big yesterday, and it all started in Asia, as you can see, and that was because New Zealand put out a lot of data. Also, the Kiwi announced that they're probably going to raise interest rates at their next meeting, and that put these commodity pairs in a frenzy, and that was the big talk of the day. So we had a lot of data come out, and now we have this big bullish move here. But if you look at the current candle that you're looking at here, it's an indecision candle. However, there is a candle after this. I took a photo of this over an hour ago. So there's another candle, and the candle is right at that trend line and heading for the downside. So I expect this to go down. I want it to pass the junk left of the chart, and we got a great entry at 0.7972. We'll just take it right on down to the 200 exponential moving average. I like to get out before then because there are pending orders there for buys, and so I'm looking to get out at 0.7927, and we could exit the trade at that point. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie is still bearish at this point, and it's doing a very good job. We want to see this give us a nice pullback to the 38.2, which I don't think is going to be a big problem, at 1.4075, and we'll be glad to take this short. If for some reason this just breaks the zero line on the fib, you know what? Take the trade. If it's an engulfing bearish candle, take the trade to the downside. If you take a look left of the chart, there is nothing there. It's clear open space. It's a wide open space. So it should be a great trade if this just breaks down. If it comes back up to the 38.2, that'd be great. So either way, we have a trade here. So what's the worst scenario? It goes all the way up to the 200 exponential moving average, and we sell it from there. So no matter what this does, we're going to get a sell trade out of this Euro Aussie today. All right, let's take a look at this euro yen. Well, let me put my disclaimer out on the euro yen. Do not trade this pair today. This is a really mess. Um, this is all over the place, and it's really got no sense of direction. I mean, the pair is bearish, but I don't know what's going on with this pair. The daily chart looks horrible, so I am staying clear of the euro yen. I gave you two opportunities to enter the trade at 134.43 and then 134.06. What's the problem there? We're trading into psychological level of 134.00. And then after you get in the trade, you got the 200 exponential moving average at 133.81, which makes it even tougher. So this is just too difficult of a trade, and I think I'll be skipping this one today. Secondly, New Zealand. New Zealand is still bearish. We don't have a change of trend here, but again, it had data today, and this is why we saw that big blue candle there with the wick at the beginning of the Asia session. And here we are currently. So this might give us a notch up here to that 61.8, which would be nice at 0.7437, and we'll sell it. But I'll tell you what, if I got a bearish candle formation with confirmation from a lower time frame, I would have no problem selling this right where it's at. It's at the 50% fib level. That's fine with me. But you're going to get a fight at that 23.6, though. Look at that support. That's a massive support there. So I'd rather it go back up to the 618. Gives us a lot more room. And that rounds up our 6 currency pairs with our analysis, commentary, and trade plan. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me on a Wednesday, May 13th, 2015. Traders, have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow before the London Open. Traders, good luck, and we'll catch you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.